Okay, so you already know how to make jump rings. You now know how to make earring hooks, and you know how to make at least most of the head pin designs. Now I'm going to show you how to actually put all that together to make a bead dangle. Okay, so what is a bead dangle? So these are basically a head pin with an end, your beads in the middle, and then we're going to make a loop on the end so that you can then join it onto your piece. And why it's called a dangle is because it's not fixed, it'll kind of dangle and move. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do that. So once you have decided on your head pin, you have to decide first on your design that you want to include for your piece. Now, some of you might not want to include your bead dangle in your piece. I want you to at least make one bead dangle to show me that you can do it. So it doesn't matter if you decide to put it on your piece or not. If you do decide to put it on your piece, you want to think about which of these designs you want or will work best for your design. And then you need to think about which beads that you want. So over on the table, I have a whole bin with a bunch of these beads. Please do not have these go flying all over the place. Pick out the few beads that you need, put them in your bag or whatever you want to do, and then bring them back to your table, okay? Don't take these all over the tables. Don't leave beads bouncing all over, okay? It's costing me money, okay? So first thing I'm going to do is create the head pin. Okay, so in my case, I think I'm going to do a little snail. So I'm going to, again, make my P, just a refresher on that. And then with my needle nose or flat nose, I'm going to grab it and pull, grab and pull, grab and pull. Okay. And then I'm going to take my needle or my round nose pliers or my needle nose, it's fine, either one, and just bend that off so it becomes that lollipop. Okay, so now I have my head pin. So now it's important to have a fair amount of wire on the end because you're going to need extra wire to wrap around to make that eye of your bead dangle. All right, so let's pick out some beads. And I'm just going to wire those right on. A little pattern, I guess, somewhat, okay? All right, so let's say that's what I'm gonna do. So I should have a fair amount of wire left. Now, I need to close this off and make a loop that is nice and tight and holds this all together. So what I'm going to do is take my needle nose pliers and I'm going to grab right above that last bead. Okay, so it's right above the last bead. Then I'm going to take my round nose pliers and grab above that, let go with my needle nose, and I'm going to now wrap my wire around my pliers and across. So now it makes like around and across. You see how it makes that? Okay, so this is what it looks like, okay? I'm gonna hold my loop in the round nose pliers and I'm going to bring my wire, that's the end, wrap it around and around and around this copper wire here. So it's nice and tight against the beads. So as I do it, I'm going to push up because I want it to go up high against my pliers and I want it to be next to kind of like a jump ring, right? So I want it to be next to the wire. So I'm going to grab it and pull real tight. Now if it's hard to do that, you can use another set of pliers to kind of pull the wire around. it should be nice and tight there. And you're going to have some excess wire, okay? I'm going to take my flush cutters and get as close as I can without cutting the other parts of the wire. Nip that off. Use my needle nose and just kind of tuck this little sharp end. I'm going to tuck that in. So I'm just kind of squeeze and tuck. Okay. Now, this, shape this a little bit for you. This becomes my decorative head pin. And this part is the loop that's then going to hold a jump ring attached to my piece. So then it becomes a dangle. Okay? Put that in my bag so that I have it for later, or if you're just making one to show me that you can do it, you can put it in your bag and you can show me later. That's it.